Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Jade Classes. I'm MONIDEEPA, your English educator. Today, I'm going to start with my explanation of MACBETH for the benefit of class 11th ISC students. And I'm starting with Act 1, Scene 1 of MACBETH. So here we go. Act 1, Scene 1 of Macbeth is the opening scene. The scene is laid in an open, desolate place in Scotland. The weather is foul. How? Because there is thunder and lightning. Now, as the curtain rises, we could see that three witches enters onto the stage and they start a conversation. First witch. When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain? Okay. So the first witch is asking the other two witches, that when they are going to meet next. It means that she wants to know when they are going to meet again. Is it when there is thunder, or when there is lightning, or when there is rain? Okay, now we can note over here. Okay, so what is the thing to note here? Okay, that the witches love foul weather. Right at that moment when they have met with each other, so there was thunder and lightning, and again they are planning to meet once again when there will be thunder, lightning, or rain. So simple words is that. Okay, so simply to say it is that the witches love foul weather, which human being does not. The second witch answers, when the holy ball is done, when the battle's lost and won. It means that when the first witch questions that where they are going to meet again, the second witch answers, or you can say that the second witch ensures that they will meet again when the hurly-burly is done. Now here, what is meant by the word as hurly-burly? This word hurly-burly, it means turmoil or confusion. Hence, she means to say that when this turmoil or confusion will get over, then only they are going to meet again. Okay, so about this turmoil or this confusion, we are going to learn in detail in the very next scene, that is in Act 1, Scene 2. Okay, so here we just need to know that there was a hurly-burly going on. In simple words, we can say that there was a battle going on. Okay, and she said the second line that when the battles lost and won. Now this line is very important. Okay, so this line simply does not mean that the battle would be won by one party and it would be lost by the other. No. Okay, so just look into the line. When the battles lost and won. It means, okay, it means that when the lost battle would be won, that is one party, okay, who was on the verge, okay, of being defeated, okay, wins the battle miraculously. Okay. Now we are going to read in detail about how the lost battle was being won in the very next scene. Okay, so let's proceed. The third witch says that will be ere the set of sun. Okay, so here the third witch gives us a little bit more information. She says that the battle is going to get over that day itself and before the sun sets. First, first witch, where the place? It means that the first witch again wants to know about the place where they are going to meet again. Second witch, upon the heath. And the second witch proposes that they will meet again upon the heath. Now, what is a heath? Heath is a wild place. It's a vast tract of land covered with shrubs. So it is quite obvious that such places are not frequented by human beings. Hence, it's a perfect place for them to meet. Third witch. There to meet with Macbeth. Oh my God. Now we come to know that why they were planning to meet upon the heath. They were planning to meet together with a purpose. And what is the purpose? The purpose is that they will meet with Macbeth. Now who is this Macbeth? Who is this Macbeth? Is he a human being or a supernatural creature like them? Now, if he is a supernatural creature like them, then we don't have anything to say because we know that birds of feathers flock together. There is no question. But if a Macbeth is a human being, then obviously the question comes, okay, that why the witches who are unearthly creatures want to meet a human being? Got it? So now, who is this Macbeth? So we are going to learn about it in the next scene. And while we are doing the next scene, that is Act 1, Scene 2, I'm going to show you that how Act 1, Scene 1 and Scene 2 are linked with each other. Now the first which you see, I come, Grey Malkin. Now Grey Malkin is the name of a grey cat, the attendant spirit of the first witch. It means that she was being summoned by her attendant spirit, Grey Malkin, and the first witch answers that I come, Grey Malkin, that I'm coming. Okay, so it means that she has to leave. Second witch says, Paddock calls. Now, Paddock is the name of the toad, the attendant spirit of the second witch. So the second witch too says that she is being summoned by her attendant spirit pet dog, and so she must leave. Third witch. Anon means coming quickly. Okay, the word anon means coming quickly. It means that the third witch too answers a call. Okay, and she says that she is coming. Okay, but here we do not know the name of her attendant spirit. Okay, or who called her, we do not know about it. Now, before they leave the stage, all the three witches together says, fair is foul and foul is fair, hover through the fog and filthy air. It means that everything that is fair means good for the human world is foul to us. Okay? And what is foul to the human world is fair to us. Hover. The word hover means let's fly. Okay? That's let's fly through the foggy and filthy. Okay, that means dirty air. Okay? So, and they leave the stage and the curtain falls. So, hence, Act 1, Scene 1 gets over. Okay? Now, the question is that where lies the importance of this sin? Where lies the importance of this sin? This scene is a dramatically very important as the scene establishes a mood or atmosphere for the main action of the play. Okay, here we get a hint that is something that is foul for the human world would be executed because a person or persons would consider such an act or acts to be fair. Secondly, this scene arouses a curiosity among the audience. Our mind begins to ask a question that why the witches would like to meet with Macbeth. Okay, clear? So why the witches want to meet with Macbeth? What does man Macbeth have to do with these hacks? Thirdly, the word "holy-bully" indicates that human values are all topsy-turvy. That is, human values are in a state of complete disorder. Confusion would persist throughout the drama. So here we complete Act 1, Scene 1 of Macbeth. One thing is very clear that evil would predominate the whole drama. Why? Because the opening scene, okay, in the very opening scene, we could see the witches, whom we take it as incarnation of evil. So it means that the whole drama is going to be predominated by evil. Okay, so we will meet very soon with explanation of Act 1, Scene 2 of Macbeth, and reminding you once again, do not subscribe Jade classes until and unless you find it useful. Thank you for the time being. Catching up with you very soon. Goodbye.